Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Ultimates 2. We're going to cover issues 7 through 10. And actually issue 10 is a legacy numbering, so it's not 10, it's 100. These issues are written by Ewing, who finishes his time with this team. A very interesting team and a fantastic run. In the previous issues of the series, we discovered that the First Firmament, the first iteration of the Marvel Universe, wants to end the multiverse. They had replaced the Living Tribunal and put in Logos, who was a fusion of Master Order and Lord Chaos. Now, issue 7 is a tie-in into the Secret Empire crossover, so it sort of derails the narrative. But we see the Ultimates stuck in outer space, fighting wave after wave of Chitauri. So what's really interesting with this issue is the focus that we get with Blue Marvel, because even though he's a super heavy hitter and even never backs down from a fight, this never-ending battle against the Chitauri is really wearing him down psychologically. The dude is more of a thinker than a fighter, and the horrors of war are just really wearing him down. While all this is going down, we have Galactus, who seeks help from Ego, and both characters have been bitter enemies in the past. Now we have Galactus tell Ego, look, we have to save reality itself, and now since I have the power of giving life to planets, I'm going to supercharge you, Ego. And what he does is that he actually gives Ego a body, and he becomes primordial Ego. It looks so cool. Then on the other hand, we have the Maker working with High Evolutionary. I'm not sure how we got to this point and how this association started between both of these characters. So the Maker's plan is to give the High Evolutionary an infinite number of counter Earths, but the thing is, with what he's going to do, this is actually going to help the First Firmament. Because when he does this, the superflow between universes is going to collapse, and the multiverse again is going to be all sandwiched back together. While this is happening, we have Galactus, who has made himself a small little team to battle against the Primordial Celestials and Logos. So when the Maker collapses, the multiverse, Galactus and company are like left in a pocket reality outside of existence itself. That's when the Ultimates get wind of the situation and they teleport right to High Evolutionary's base. And we get this awesome battle between the Ultimates from the 616 universe and the Maker calls in the Ultimates from the Ultimate universe, where we get one of the most epic punches that I've ever seen in a comic book panel, where Blue Marvel uppercuts the Hulk, and it just seems so brutal. And in the middle of the battle, we get this classic Captain America trope when we have two hero teams fighting. Cap actually stops the fight and thinks to himself, something's not right. Let's talk this through. So the Ultimates from the Ultimate universe end up turning on the Maker, and they join forces with the 616 Ultimates. They end up reestablishing the multiverse with High Evolutionary's machine, because High Evolutionary realizes that what the Maker did was pretty bad. Also, something really interesting that we get with this story is that I have no idea why Black Panther does not have the backing of Bast, the Panther God, anymore, and he has to go to the White Tiger God to be imbued with mystical power and actually aid Galactus in his battle against the Primordial Celestials and Logos. And with T'Challa's help, Galactus is able to stop Logos and set everything straight. And we have the Queen of Nevers pop up out of nowhere with the last Celestial that survived from the original attack from Logos and the Primordial Celestials. She explains that the colored Celestials are fundamental to the existence of the universe, and they're like the catalyst to all the potential and creation of the universe. Therefore, they're always going to be protected by her. Now, once defeated, the First Firmament actually meets all the other iterations of the Marvel Universe, and some of them are so freaking cool. Like, we discover that in the second iteration of the Marvel Universe, we have the birth of the Enigma Force, that the fourth iteration of the Marvel Universe has disappeared because it went on a journey into mystery. That's a really nice detail there. In the fifth reality, we have the birth of magic. It seems like in the sixth one, we have the birth of the Infinity Stones, while the seventh and eighth version of the Marvel Universe, it's eternity, like he dies and is reborn with infinity.